So here's With All I Am in the key of D. On the chord chart, we don't have the introduction chords on there, but the intro is just going to be B minor, A, G. And what your right hand, so your left hand is going to be B minor, A, G, but your right hand is going to be playing a B minor with an A. So instead of playing this B with your thumb, you're going to be hitting an A, and the rest will be playing D and F sharp. So it's this chord. This is what it looks like. So it's going to, you're really going to emphasize this F sharp. It's almost like between your pinky and your thumb. E, octave, D. So here's how it looks again. Sorry. So it's F sharp. So you can either do it two ways. You can do or I can just do solid chords. So here's how it sounds together. I think maybe doing the octave with your left hand might be a little too much for the introduction, so we'll just stick to doing your first and your fifth for the introduction. The rest of the song you can move down to an octave with your left hand if you're comfortable. Sorry. And again, you can do it two ways. You don't have to do the chord. You can just do back and forth. And then what I'm doing is I'm completing each other. It's your pinkies at the same time, thumb. It's almost like we do for dance. Pinkies, left thumb, right thumb. But if that's too hard, and just to get through it, you could do the chords. It's also just the same thing. So here's how the introduction goes, as you're going to do it twice, and you're going to go straight into the verse. One more time. Then you're going to do A sus A, verse, D, and you'll see I'll sometimes do the inversion of D instead of moving. That's the key that we're in, so I'll normally play sometimes throughout the song. I'll keep my hand on the inversion of D, my right hand, but you'll see. So I'm going to do that verse again from the top. Into your hands. You're going to go to a B minor, but I'm going to do it with the D, and then also add A. I'll go back to doing B minor. Sounds better. Then you're going to do E minor to A sus A. Chorus. Jesus, I belong. You're the reason. With all I am. You know, hold D, and then they'll come back in on the verse. But I'm going to, instead of going through the verse again, I'm going to show you the chorus out to the instrumental before the bridge. And all the chords are for the instrumental are D. You hold that for 2 measures, then E minor for a measure, and then A for a measure. And you do that twice. So here's the last half of the chorus before the bridge. You're the reason that I live, reason that I sing. With all I am. You're going to hold D for 2 measures. E minor to A, again to D, into the bridge. Now single notes are D, A, G, F sharp. So you're gonna go, your left hand will play the chords, D, and then to A sharp, and then your right hand will play the single notes. Then to A sharp, A over C sharp, then G over B, and you're gonna play the same single notes. And then that's the first time through that I'll play it here in this higher octave. Once the band comes in, to add a little more depth, I'll go back to this first octave. And then the band will kind of cut out, and the vocals will do a very down bridge. And that's when I might go back up here. If not, you'll stay down here. Do very soft single notes. Then you'll go into the chorus, very soft, and you'll play the chorus. And that's with All I Am.